Okay, so you can call me Raven. I just bought this new Acer Nitro 5 and I just wanted to show you guys how the packaging was and everything. It was pretty great actually. I was actually surprised and like shocked how they packaged it because this is actually my first time buying like a laptop on Amazon and they really did good on that. Okay, so I bought an Acer Nitro 5 2020 model and it came with an AMD Ryzen 5, which is so great, and NVIDIA GTX 1650 Ti. And it also came with headset, mouse, and a mouse pad, which in all of it is actually 799.99, which is actually £800. As you can see, they really did a great job on the packaging. Even for the headset, the mouse pad, and the mouse, it was very sick how they arranged everything. I was so amazed by it, and I really love the product. So in this box has the Acer Nitro 5, which I'm actually going to open later. But as you can see, the designs and everything on it is really great. I haven't actually gotten to the best part yet, which is the actual laptop. So I'm going to be opening the headset first, which is actually great, amazing. Everything about it is great, except that it's wired, which isn't actually a problem to me. I don't think it will be a problem to you too. Due to the price and everything, it's actually great. It was quite difficult to remove though, which is what makes it a great packaging, cause it wouldn't fall off easily. Okay, so this has Nitro written on it, but you can't actually see it here, but it also has Acer written on the other side of the headphone. Okay, so I'm actually going to open it up for you to see how it looks like. The packaging is just great. It's amazing. Make sure you take your time when removing it though, because nothing is actually strong like how it is. Any strong thing can actually be still broken. So you have to be careful when you are opening it. Okay, so as I said earlier, it has Nitro written on one side and it has Acer written on the other side, which you can clearly see now. The headset itself is plastic and it has this foamy other side on the left side and right side, which is obviously on most headsets. And even though this is paper, it still serves as a good stand. Maybe you don't have the money to buy the headset stand, so you can actually use this for the meantime. That is what I'm using now. So there's just a guidebook that comes with it. I am not going to go through it. You will just have to wait for yours when it comes. And I personally don't go through it. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is to open the mouse pad for you to see how it is. It is quite soft, and I don't really know the material they use for it, which is not written on it too. So it has the Acer and the Nitro sign on it, which you can actually see here. And it's not too smooth or rough, which is what I actually prefer. And that is what's going to help your mouse move freely. Because sometimes when you're using a mouse on a plain surface, a smooth surface, it doesn't actually catch what you're doing on your screen. So moving on to the mouse. The unboxing of this is also quite difficult. I tried removing it from that side, but it wasn't working. So I had to remove it from the other side. So this is the Acer Nitro mouse in the case, and I'm actually going to remove it for you to see how it's like. So this is actually a wired mouse, not a wireless mouse. So if you're thinking of trying to maybe buy another wireless mouse, that would be a good idea. But this is actually great. I tested it and it actually glows. And it has like 7 different colors you can choose from. Actually 6. And using it on the mouse pad really feels comfy. It feels comfortable, and the mouse also has this targeting point on it, which like it shoots like 3 rounds. Yeah, just with a click, it shoots 3 rounds. And here's where you can find the weight tuning. You can decide to remove some of. Depends on your weight preference. Maybe you want it to be a little bit light or like heavy or something. So you can just remove some off so that it controls the weight. There's no battery, it's just to tune the weight up or down. Okay, so it feels a little bit light since I removed all the weights from it. As compared to before, it was actually a bit weighty, if you know what I mean. It was just a bit heavy. So I'm just going to put all in it back because I actually prefer it to have a little weight in it. Okay, so finally, I'm going to show you the Acer Nitro 5. I'm going to unbox it and show you everything that comes with it. Okay, so there's the hard disk drive upgrade cable. And by any chance, if you want to put a hard disk drive in it, you can always use it, connect it to your laptop and just do it. But you first have to open it up first, which I might do in the next video. And it comes with 240 volts and I think 1.9 amps charger. And there's a power cable which you have to connect to the charger. And these are the screws you will need to fix your hard disk drive in your laptop. And here you're going to see the main beast behind this. It's actually protected by these foamy stuff that you have to take off first. So let me just take it off. Okay, abracadabra. 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 Okay, so let me just say, this is not metal. It's a plastic case. And everything about it is plastic. But you could see the back. It's actually pink and it's so nice. The designs, I think this is one of the reasons why I had to choose this laptop. Because it looks really good and the specs were also great. Coming from an £800 laptop, everything on it is really great. So on your left side, you have a Kensington lock, Ethernet jack, 2 USB ports, and an audio jack. And on your right side, you have an HDMI port, one USB port, and one USB Type-C port. So there's a guidebook included if you need it. I don't. And one thing I also noticed about it is that the stains on it is really hard to get off when you're cleaning it, but it shouldn't be a problem. So here we have a 15-inch laptop, 144Hz, it's full HD. It has a backlight keyboard, which you can actually calibrate from higher to lower settings, so it depends on what you want. The power button is just by the keyboard, but it doesn't really interrupt you when you're typing. There's a nitro sense. But I think they made a mistake here because the all colored part is supposed to be the increase in brightness, right? But here is the all colored part which is decrease in brightness, which I think they made a mistake in it. But it still makes no difference. The right side still increases the brightness and the left side decreases it. So it doesn't make any changes or anything. And also there's a camera, 2 mics, and a LED light that indicates that the camera is on. And I love the bezels of this laptop. They are narrow and it's nothing like last 2 years Acer Nitro 5. So it has 2 SSD slots, which has 512GB fitted in one slot, and also 1 HDD slot, which is why they included a HDD upgrade cable to it. And for the trackpad, it's Windows precision drivers, which is great because that is what most of the laptops are using now. So here it has 2 separated cooling fans, the one at the left being the GPU and the one at the right being the CPU. So here it has 3 storage slots, 2 being SSD, 1 being HDD. Mine already has 1 SSD card in it, which is 512GB. You can also put 2 different drives in it. It also has 2 sets of speakers at the opposite sides. And for the memory, mine comes with 8 GB of RAM with another slot which you can actually fit another memory into it, with all being a maximum of 32 GB. So I bought mine in England, which came with the gaming bundle, and I got it for £800. I'll be putting the link below if you also want to purchase it. Please like if this was helpful, unlike if it wasn't. Thank you so much for watching this video.